So edX was launched about a year ago. It's hard to imagine it's only been a year. And when I show you some of the things that have happened, you'll understand why I like to call the last year the decade of innovation in education. Maybe it's more like the century of education, innovation in education. So edX is a non-profit startup company. So I like to say we are a non-profit startup. There's an oxymoron for you. It was started by Harvard and MIT. They each invested $30 million for a total of 60. And so edX is like a startup company. It's in startup space in Kendall Square. We're up to about 70 people. We went from 2 people when we started in May to 70 in the space of about 7 months. And I tell you, all of us celebrate a great economy, but as the head of an organization, it's not clear we celebrate because it's really, really hard to find great software engineers. So when we hear about joblessness and 7% unemployment and so on, I ask myself, where are all the unemployed? Why is it so hard to find good people? So edX is a worldwide online learning initiative. edX is a portal, edX.org. So I encourage you all to go to edX.org and take some great free courses. So as you can see there, that's our portal. That picture is about a month old. The way edX works is that we have university partners. In addition to MIT and Harvard, we have a dozen university partners, such as Berkeley, Australia National University, Delft University from the Netherlands. We have McGill and Toronto, Toronto from our neighbors up north, Georgetown University, Wellesley College. The list goes on. And the entire Texas, University of Texas system with their 15 universities are all partners of edX. And this shot of the website was taken when we had 6 partners. Today we have a much larger number of partners. And these great universities put courses on the platform. So our mantra is that we want to offer the best courses from the best professors and the best universities in the world. So just imagine if you're a student anywhere in the world, if you have a will to learn, you have a laptop and an internet connection, you can take a free course from some of the world's greatest universities. So as an example here, you will notice there are courses on Greek history. That course on Greek history launched a couple of days ago by yesterday, in fact, by Professor Naj at Harvard. How many of you have heard of Mike Sandel? Justice by Mike Sandel launched day before yesterday. So you can take a free course from Mike Sandel on edX out of Harvard. So you can take artificial intelligence from Peter Abel and Dan Klein out of Berkeley. So you can just take some great courses online, and I'll show you what the courses look like. This is really, online learning is really the future of education. So edX's mission is twofold. One is to increase access to learning for students around the world. And the second part is we want to bring quality back into our campuses and really reimagine and reinvent education on our own campuses. The education in the US is great, but we want to make it better all around the world, on our campuses as well. So we want to increase access and improve the quality of education at the same time. We're also gathering a lot of data. So as students learn on this online platform, we've had a whole bunch of questions about education and learning all this time. So one question that comes to mind, for example, is the following. So when all of us went to school, we could have learned from textbooks. We could have gone to a lecture. We could have done homeworks. We could have discussions with our friends. Does anybody have any idea which of those activities correlates most strongly with success? Talking friends, so that's one. Who has a different opinion? Homework. Any other opinions? Read the textbook. So I mean, again, we have no idea which correlates strongly to success for what type of course, for what type of geography. Now, I don't have an answer for you today, but if you ask me in 6 months or a year, I will have an answer. And the reason is that on our platform, as we have students from all around the world taking these courses, and the numbers are staggering. I'll give you the numbers. Give you the numbers. We have 800,000 students taking our courses right now, and we're adding 30,000 students a week. 30,000 students a week. So these numbers, 800,000 in the space, enroll 800,000 students. This in the space of less than 1 year is way bigger than the combined total alumni of Harvard and MIT in their 500-year combined history. So, and 25,000 is a week is more students than, is 3 times as many students at MIT at this time. So the numbers are absolutely staggering. And when you have a large number of students taking these courses, and we record all the data, we record every click, we record when they start watching a video, we record when they rewind, we record what answers they give to exercises, we record how much time they're spending on different things, what grades they're getting, what activity do they do, we record the whole thing. So with that, I like to call this the particle accelerator of learning. So we can do these studies with huge data sets and get results in a matter of hours that previously would have taken 100 years.